Welcome to Chopped and Rooks. What's really going down? Welcome to Chopped and Rooks. My name is Ruka, and if you're feeling frisky, you can call me Young Rooks. We're back with another video for my growing content creators. This video is going to be extremely informative, and I apologize in advance if it's too long. But I think that the information that I'm going to give throughout this video is going to be extremely useful and transparent towards your YouTube creator goals. So if you're new here, just a brief introduction about myself. My name is Ruka. I'm a Nigerian American based in Dallas, and I'm a growing content creator on YouTube. I started YouTube in 2019. I took a break, a 2-year break, and then I restarted again this year. I've been monetized twice and demonetized once, and I recently made a video about my first official YouTube check. Within that video, I received hundreds of questions regarding YouTube as a new, small, and growing content creator. Initially, I thought I answered most of the questions that I was able to answer because some of the questions listen, I'm growing, I'm small, so I don't have those answers. But I did want to just kind of make a follow-up video, basically saying what I wish I knew before starting YouTube as a small and or growing content creator. So let's just hop right into it. First, I want to kind of go over the logistics again. When I first made my YouTube check video, the requirements to become monetized on YouTube were you had to have 4,000 public watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. YouTube has recently changed those requirements to you have to have 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours. It makes it easier for small and growing content creators such as myself and you to get monetized. Another question that I saw often was, how do you make your money? You make YouTube money through, if you do have brand deals and sponsorships, that's outside of YouTube. That's how a lot of content creators make their money. But solely on YouTube is Google AdSense. Once you are monetized, Google and YouTube will begin to start to run ads on your videos. You can either place them automatically or through YouTube Studio, you can place them manually. If the more ads you have in your videos, the more money you will generate. You do not get paid if your subscribers or people watching your video skip the ads. You do not get paid for it. Once they skip, you don't get a red cent, not a blue, a green, a yellow. Dr. Seuss said what? 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish? You don't get none of it. No coin. So you want to encourage your subscribers to watch the ads. The ads is how you get paid through YouTube. Once you start to become monetized, you get paid once a month. Typically for me, it's the 21st of every month. YouTube does not take out taxes. They do not take out taxes. So please set some funds aside once tax season comes around because you will owe. They do not, listen to me. I'm gonna repeat it again. YouTube does not take out taxes. So you will owe come tax season time. So please be aware when you become monetized that you're gonna pay some stuff back. Okay? Copyright. When you use music that is not your own and YouTube flags that, you will not be paid for that video. There is an option of revenue sharing where a percentage of your profit will go to the artist or whoever who owns that music. However, most times it just makes you ineligible and you have to either not get any money for that video, or you'll take it down, replace the music with something else, reload it, and go from there. I have a lot. I think I have half of the videos that I have 160 videos. Half of the videos have copyright. I'm not going to take them down and reload them. I'm just not going to do it. I don't want to. They're old videos. And, you know, although I do want the money, right now for me, it's not that big of a deal. But you do have that option to take it down. You can mute the sound through YouTube Studio. So you can mute, you could trim the clip if you want to. And then they have a beta option where you can just mute the sound, but the audio will still be there. So you do have options to work around that. In the previous video, my YouTube check video, I did state there are platforms, subscription platforms, where you can use copyright-free music such as Epidemic Sounds to use in your videos so you won't be flagged for that copyright. A lot of people have asked me, where do I get my music from? I get my music from YouTube. I screen record on my iPad and I use iMovie to edit. I don't have any other software. I don't use Final Cut Pro. I don't use Wondershare. I use iMovie. It's free. I'm not, an expert in it in editing, so I just use what I can until I can do more. So I do use iMovie, and there's an option in iMovie to utilize audio only. And so I screen record and then I use that audio only on my YouTube videos. I also use TikTok. TikTok has a lot of great mashups, and I save those videos and I use the audio only feature on my YouTube videos. When I'm on YouTube as a consumer, as a viewer, I see that other content creators use SoundCloud, especially to find mashups and use them in their YouTube videos. I highly suggest you do that as well. If you don't want to do the subscription services, I highly suggest you take some time out and search for some mashups on YouTube, SoundCloud, or TikTok. I hope all of that was helpful. I just wanted to go through some of the commonly asked questions that I saw on that video, and I think I hit every single one. Just to be sure that I did, make sure you try your best not to use copyright music. YouTube does not take out taxes. The eligibility requirements for YouTube have changed, so it's kind of slashed with 500 subscribers and 3,000 public watch hours. I don't necessarily know how many views on your shorts you can receive, but I do know the public watch hours. So that's that. And, use different subscription services for your music. Now, we can get into kind of the things I wish I knew before starting YouTube. The number one thing, and I know like a lot of this is going to be like, girl, duh, but I just want to share my experience. The first thing is that this platform is work. It's, I see on social media a lot people talking about how they laugh when they see content creators record themselves waking up out of the bed when they know they're awake, like it must be a mental illness, this, that, and the third. But they don't understand that it's similar to actors in a movie. They get paid to do things that they themselves in real life do not do. And it's the same thing with content creators. This thing is work. You have to plan your day, you have to plan your content, and you have to release it on a consistent schedule. And me, when I have a full-time job while doing YouTube, so it feels like I have two jobs. And I'm fully committed now because I've done this before. But I wish people knew that this is, if you want to turn your hobby into your full-time job, you have to understand that it's still going to be a job. It's going to be a job that you love. It's going to be a job that you prefer, but it'll still be a full-time job. Working 9 to 5. She's working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid. Hey. It's a full-time job. Second thing is you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Your subscribers will come to you and they'll say, what days do you post? That way they'll know, because sometimes when you tell your subscribers to make sure they hit that bell to be notified when you drop a new video, sometimes YouTube does not notify them. So they'll go off of the schedule that they've seen you post at. So if you're saying you're going to be posting every Wednesday and every Friday, post every Wednesday and every Friday. With YouTube, you have to be consistent. Once you fall off, your subscribers will fall off. You won't be in suggested videos. You won't be seen. You basically won't be seen. And so in order to kind of continue being seen or continue to be in suggested videos, you have to be consistent. It is not a game. A lot of comments underneath the check video was like, I'm not getting any views. People are not seeing me. Do you have any advice? And the advice I have is that A hard truth is that sometimes your hobby will simply be your hobby. You won't be able to turn it into a lucrative source of income. Sometimes. Other times, when you're getting it from the ground up, when you're getting it out of the mud, you're not going to see results as quickly as you would like them. And it's very, very frustrating. You feel like you're putting in all this time, all this effort, and all this work, and nobody's appreciating it. Nobody's seeing you. You're asking yourself what you're doing wrong, and you're not doing anything wrong. It's all about consistency. Again, you have to consistently promote yourself on a constant basis every day until you're even tired of yourself. And then you got to continue to keep promoting yourself. You have to do it over and over and over again. When I started in 2019, I was getting like 300, 500 views on each video. And I was spending about 5 hours editing my videos. And at that time, I was using my phone and my iPad to edit. And so I would edit and I would post on my Facebook. I'd post on my Instagram. I'd post on my Twitter. I'll tell friends to share. And no results was coming out of it. However, I was in GroupMe, and back in that day, GroupMe was lit. And I found a friend, and I subscribed to her, and still getting 300, 500 views. But because I was consistent, because I was promoting myself in GroupMe and Facebook and Instagram, I saw someone who was already within this same industry, in this YouTube content creation industry, and just like that, I found someone that I'm locked in for life with. And I think people tend to give up. You know how you see that picture of the guy, he's hacking the rocks, hacking away. And he turns around and it was one more hack before he gets to the gold. It's kind of like that. Just because you continue hacking and you're not seeing results doesn't mean you should stop. I also think that in order to promote your YouTube, you may have to get off of it. Before I came back this year, I received a great number of subscribers through TikTok. I was doing transition makeup videos on TikTok, and those people who were interested in my makeup came from TikTok and increased my subscriber count on YouTube. So if you're not seeing any type of growth, or the growth is very, very slow on YouTube, try to go to TikTok. Try to see if TikTok will get you a viral video, have your link in your bio, and see if you can, kind of have people navigate towards your YouTube channel. That's something I definitely wish I knew. It's very, very difficult for me to kind of be active on all three apps: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. That means you have to have your, daily vlogs, your short form videos is basically that, or short form content. And then YouTube also has shorts as well. So you would be able to, create videos and then post them on all of your platforms. But for me, it's difficult. I definitely suggest if you can do it, to do it. That way, I believe your exposure will be greater and your subscriber count and your view count will definitely increase. The hardest part that I wish I knew when it comes to YouTube and social media as a whole is the negativity. You are on a public platform and you are voluntarily sharing information. Because you are on a public platform and sharing this information, people feel entitled. They feel entitled to say whatever they want to. They feel entitled to your privacy. They feel entitled to say just about anything, maybe to get under your skin. Maybe they're genuinely curious. However, that type of exposure definitely gets to you. It does. You can block them as much as you want. You can, respond back and clap back, but I don't suggest that. I sometimes do it and then I immediately delete it because we're in an era to where everything you say matters. Everything you say matters. It can be misconstrued. It can be, broken down and kind of mixed in to make someone's agenda sound legit. It can just, very much damage you, your reputation, and your channel. So you have to understand that when you begin to start growing, that negativity will begin to start growing. And I let that stop me my first time around. In 2019, it got too much for me. So when you begin growing, I just want to let you know, when you start your YouTube, when you begin growing, it doesn't even matter if you're just growing strawberries in your garden. They'll be like, you're not doing it right. That's why you got flies. That's why your strawberries oblong. Things, they don't care what it is. They're going to say they piece, because miserable people like to, what is it? Misery loves company. They like to project. And I just don't want what stopped me to stop someone else. You know, my insecurities are very obvious. You know, I have acne prone skin and acne scarring. And then, of course, I am a plus size woman. So they tend to go for those things first. What's new in this world? I don't want that to stop a lot of people. Again, in the comment section, I saw a lot of plus size women saying they've been recording. They have 5 videos on standby, but they haven't posted anything because they're so scared of the negative comments they may receive. Mind you, they haven't received any comment because they haven't posted anything. You don't know what you're going to receive until you post. Don't let that stop you, please. Please. Another thing is, let me ask you a question. In your lifetime, did you ever believe that you would be witness to a pandemic? Me personally, I never thought I'd see the day that a worldwide pandemic would hit us. I bring that up to say, you don't know what is going to happen in this life. You cannot wait until you get a $1,500 camera. You cannot wait until you're real sure you're not going to get any negative comments. You have to use what you have now to get what you want later. People are artists, creatives, they're really sensitive about their craft. I understand. Same. It took me, I started wanting to do a YouTube in 2015. Then I thought I was going to do it in 2017. And then I finally started it in 2019. Wishing I started in 2015 when I said I wanted to. You know? And so, like I said in the previous video, you keep setting yourself up and saying that you want to do something and you'll do it at this time. When that time arrives, you push it back and say you're not ready. Next thing you know, 5 years have passed. 5 years has passed, and what people wanted to hear before, they don't want to hear it no more. They got other things to worry about. The house market is garbage, job market, trash, inflation, eating us alive. They don't want to hear what you got to say no more. Don't wait because you feel like the quality of your work is not what you want it to be. You don't have what you need yet. You don't have what you need yet, but you can still use what you have. Please, if you have a phone, we're in a day and age where those in the working class and up have a smartphone. If you have some leisure time, that means you have a smartphone. Because what you over there leisuring around for if you ain't got no money? What you leisuring around for on YouTube? You ain't got no cash, got no phone. That means you have something in order to record whatever it is that you want to record. If it's you reading a book, if it's you unboxing, if it's you trying to do stand-up, I don't know. And I actually don't care what it is. Just post. Just post. You never know who you'll reach. I just saw a TikTok of someone saying there was this grandma on YouTube who doesn't have any viewers, or at the time she had 116 viewers, and somebody found her YouTube. They put it together into a TikTok, posted it. That TikTok had 1.6 million likes, and they brought her count from 116 to 10K. You don't know what will happen until you do. Please do it. Because time is the one thing that we do not own. We do not own time. We cannot control time. So you don't know what's going to happen today, tomorrow, or next year. So why not just do it now and see what happens? Because you may not have the quality that you want now, but when you begin to post, somebody will be like, hey, I have this equipment and I don't need it anymore. And I definitely see that you're working hard. can I send this to you? You never know what will happen. And that's something I wish I knew. I shared with my subscribers that I love Starbucks. I love a good strawberry acai. Dude. I received 3 gift cards. You never know until you share. Just share your craft. It's vulnerable. It's scary, but the reward that I'm receiving from it, I never would have guessed. And it's something that I wish I knew before taking that break, but I also think that the break that I took was necessary in order for me to come back stronger than ever. Another thing that I wish I knew was the rules of engagement. I'm one of those people who I get in my feelings sometimes when I comment on something and the person doesn't reply back to me. So I make it a necessity to, whenever I post content, to try to at least like and comment. And that engagement helps your exposure go up. So because you're engaging with the subscribers or people who are commenting on your videos or on your posts, it helps with the engagement and it brings it up. Okay, this is an active video. People are liking this video so much that they'll comment. So let me suggest this to some potentially new subscribers. So make sure you get into the art of engagement. I think for me, some content creators, when they get to a certain level, their subscribers are no longer subscribers, but fans. And I understand that now you're in a different tax bracket. Now you're in a different level. But for me, I can never forget who held me down when I didn't even think I would make it this far. You know what I'm saying? And because I have that rooted feeling and I also know what I don't like and what I do like, I'll never not at least take an hour at least of my day to let the people know that I appreciate them. And I think that goes, I think that thought alone goes far. Just understanding that even if you don't subscribe, you took the time out to watch, you took the time out to comment, and you took the time out to share. Why wouldn't I just say thank you? What's a thank you? What's acknowledgement? Aubrey Graham once said, I need acknowledgement. If I got it, then tell me I got it then. And I will. I absolutely will. An important thing to understand, and an important thing to kind of know before beginning your YouTube channel is your niche. What are you going to be doing for the majority of your channel? You cannot post 15 fishing videos, then turn around and do movie reactions or movie reviews. It has to be something that's consistent. You can do like 15 fishing videos, 1 movie review, and then go back to your fishing videos, but you have to have a niche because how you get them is how you keep them. You know how we tell homewreckers, you used that man, you knew he was married, you still with him, he left his wife, came to you, married you, started cheating on you. How you get him is how you keep him. If you start off like me, I started off basically talking, I was just talking about a variety of topics that I was interested in, and then a lot of my subscribers was like, baby, we love what you're saying, but your makeup, let's talk about that. And I was scared to do my makeup on camera because of my insecurity. I am insecure about my skin. I posted my first makeup tutorial and it was very, very successful. And since then, I started to do makeup. When I returned back to YouTube, I kind of transitioned into lifestyle. I said, because I don't do the different types of makeup looks that I used to do. I just do this and I go. And so somebody was like, do vlogs then, do lifestyle, go back to your makeup when you feel it, and then do some more vlogs. I started to do that and my subscriber count increased. So I suggest you find a niche that encompasses your interests to the best of your ability and don't veer off of that, because how you get them is how you keep them. People, I started vlogging and the subscribers who subscribed to me before my makeup were asking, hey, love your vlogs, beautiful gowns, but where's the makeup? And they weren't wrong to ask me that. So make sure that when you start your YouTube, you have a niche. You have like a forward thinking plan about what you're going to continue to do, because your passion and your hobby, you're now sharing that with the world. You're now sharing that with the internet. And you want to be sure that regardless of what you receive or what you don't receive, you can continue posting about that very thing that you're posting about or that you're passionate about. I have to say it again. Two things that are extremely important is understanding that you need a niche, and understanding that you need to be consistent. If you're saying that you're going to be posting 2 videos a week, post those 2 videos every week. You said you will post Wednesday. You said you will post Friday. You post Wednesday, you post Friday. You post Wednesday, you post Friday. You continue to do so. If you have extras and you want to do it, you want to do 3 videos 1 week, do that. But don't veer off your Wednesday and don't veer off your Friday. Once you have enough analytics, YouTube Studio will then begin to tell you when most of your viewers are on YouTube. Then you can go off of that schedule. Okay, I see that at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. on Monday, most of my viewers are on. That means I'm going to start posting at 5:30 p.m. on Mondays. You do whatever you do in order to promote yourself the best way you can. You have to use everything in order to grow. I really, really highly suggest that you understand that when you love to do something, it sounds great in theory to share it, but once you begin to share it and once you begin to grow, what you love will turn into work. I hate work. I wish I could make money doing absolutely nothing. I do. I realized I love YouTube. I love doing this. I love talking to my choppers. I love talking to my subscribers. I love seeing them speak love and light to me. I love sending the content out. I do. I love it. It doesn't make it any less work than it is. I be moaning and groaning. I sound like my chill. Moaning and groaning every time I gotta edit. Every time. I be like, Snoop, well, can you just be had it? I be mad. But I know I have to do it in order to get to where I want to go. Last thing I'll say is don't be scared and don't be embarrassed to promote yourself. This stuff is hard work. And if you need help, ask for it. If they can give it to you, let them. Don't be too prideful. Don't let your ego and pride get into the way of your success. There's a great film and it had a song in there. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent, for the Cadillac and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of jumping ship. One of the reasons that it took me so long to start YouTube is because I thought it was oversaturated. There's so many people doing makeup. There's so many podcasts. There's so many vlogs. They don't need me. That's what I said. I said to myself, I psyched myself out. And then I realized, how do you know that? How do you know they don't need you? You haven't even tried yet. Please, please, don't let ego and pride stop you from your success, from your growth. Ask friends to share your posts. Ask family to share your posts. Find YouTube groups on Facebook. Go on GroupMe, go on Telegram, utilize these apps, go on Twitter, go on Threads, go on Spill, go on Grindr, go on Plenty of Fish, go on whatever you need to go on to promote yourself, because I promise it's going to pay off one day. It is. It's embarrassing. It feels weird. It may give you anxiety. I feel you. I've been there. I am there. But you have to do it. And if you want to succeed in this current industry, the way things are right now, you have to do it. You have to promote yourself. You have to be your biggest promoter. You do. There's a lot of tools that I suggest you research on YouTube and on Google that will help you. That will help you kind of use what you have to get what you want. And I want to be one of those tools if I can, by just sharing what I know as a growing content creator and what I wish I knew before starting. I hope I covered everything. If I didn't, please ask me questions in the comment section below. If I can't answer them, I definitely will. If not, I would definitely defer you to Google or YouTube. YouTube is a hub of information, as is TikTok. Actually, TikTok is a great hub of knowledge and information for you as a content creator, whether you're looking for, equipment to start vlogging or to start, recording, or if you're looking for different ways. There's so many videos of how I reached 100K, what I did about this, stuff like that. All you have to do is try. My first thing, the only thing that I want you to do, if you're a growing content creator, a small content creator, or a new content creator, I just want you to try. I want you to record your passion, your hobby, the thing that you love and you want to share, and I want you to post it. No matter what the quality looks like to you, you don't think it's the best work that you've put out, time does not belong to you. You don't know when the universe, God, is going to want it back. So do what you can while you're here. You don't know what will happen until you do. I'm proof that, I stopped and I saw, and I didn't know I was going to come back to YouTube. I honestly didn't. But this year I did. And I started with the Get Ready With Me, not knowing that I would start vlogs, not knowing that I was going to share my first YouTube check. And now look at me. I want to help. I just want to help. I just want to help. So if this video was helpful to you in any way, that's exactly what I wanted. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a lot of information, and again, it may have been a little long-winded. I do apologize for that, but I'm very passionate about people just starting off. They don't know where their rocket, they don't know where their plane will land them. The thing is, one of my favorite ones, my favorite cliches is don't even shoot for the stars, shoot past them, because you never know where you'll land. I just really encourage you guys to just do. Because I never would have found a new lifelong friend if I didn't do. I never would have reached 10K, 10,000 subscribers if I didn't do. And I never would have been as hopeful as I am about my future without trying. I think that because I started my YouTube back, I feel like there's possibilities for me that I never dreamed of for myself. You have to understand, your name has been spoken in rooms you have yet to step foot in. You eat an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time. Take it one day at a time, but post. Post. You don't know how to edit? Research it. I didn't know how to edit, both on iMovie and on TikTok. I researched it. I took my time. It's frustrating. Learning anything new is frustrating, but once you get past that phase, you're good to go. If you don't even want to be bothered with that, post it unedited. Post it unedited until you have time to learn how to edit. Post it unedited until you can get someone to edit for you. Just do. Just do. It was the same message in my YouTube check video. It's the same message now. Just do. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Ruka. This is Chopped and Rooks. And if you like this video and you like what you saw and you don't mind seeing a plus size fine Nigerian American in her natural stages of life in vlogs, please subscribe. I also drop some gems. So if you like hearing some real things, subscribe. Like this video if it was helpful. Like this video if you genuinely liked it. If you didn't like it, please don't tell me. Comment something beautiful underneath the comment section. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you.